Hello, hello. How does it go? What is up, soul family? How is everyone doing on this fantastic fun day Sunday night? Chilling. All righty. Well, the thing is we are going to wait for people to check in. As we're doing that, we are going to get the root chakra lit up and the Palo Santos going here, because we need to stay deeply rooted and grounded. Now, when Father comes in and talking about the fated life versus your destiny life, it's like, where's the bridge? Okay, the bridge in between. So we need to be able to figure out what is going on. So let's get the root chakra going. Don't forget to do roll call, CBVOY. Okay, we're creating that best version of yourself. Hello, Paula. Hello, Lucia. Hello, Luana. How are you doing? Well, I can give you your answer here towards the end, Lucia, because we spend the last 30 minutes, for people to answer their questions and stuff. It's important that we get the messages out there and you get your messages and your answers, because what Father's showing me is that this is the time period where there is massive mega surges of motivation. So I mean, what I'm getting intuitively coming through is, yes, you will be able to receive because you're going through what is known as a hardship. Okay. You're going to be getting it. But the Father said something about, just be mindful that with everything going on, it may not be as much as you expect. Okay, sweetheart. So normally I answer your questions at the end, but I just gave you your answer right at the moment. I got to watch what I'm doing here so I don't burn my fingernails again. There's some for you, some for me. You are very, very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Hello, Luana. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you are doing good tonight. I am doing great as well, trying to stay warm. My fingers are a little cold, but we get the energy going, energy flowing. And by the time this read gets going, it's like, whoo, energetic bliss, right? All right, so we are going to find out the fated life, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's like the wow, deflated. Okay, so somebody's feeling deflated on a decision that they made. That just came in, because when I was talking about the fated life versus the destiny life, it's like they were destined to have something, but they deflated it because of the choices that they made. So that is all in their ego, and that's exactly what this reading is talking about. Yes, I was going to actually do that. So thank you, Lucia. Yes. Um, let's see. Hold on. Let me get it out. We'll tune in, okay? So we clear the energy. And I'll pull both of them out and I'll see which one Father wants us to use the most. Hold on, let me get the energetic field to find out. Chokure, chokure, chokure. Show me which one to use. Okay, so they are wanting me to use this one. Okay, so let's find out. When I go to tap this like that, what I need you to do is take a piranha in, hold it for 4 seconds. And after that 4 seconds, I need you to fully push it out for 6 seconds. Fully push it from your tummy all the way out. We are exiting all of the negative energies, okay? All of the negative energies. Ready? There is a lot of stuck energy, okay? A lot of stuck energy going on. Mm. Okay, so somebody is holding on to a lot of energy that is not for their highest good. So this is why it's important. I need you to take that deep breath in, which we call it the prana, and we do the apana, which is the exhale. It's important that you take it in, hold it for 4 seconds, okay, while we're clearing the energies, because your chakras are not aligned. And it's showing me. It's showing me. That's why Father called us to this one. Take your prana in. And release your apana. Yeah, a lot of stuck energy. All right. We're going to go for the Reiki one because this is the distant healing. This is how I can help you release it. This is the Reiki one. Okay. This is the Tibanian singing bowl. This is the root chakra. Okay. And this is all chakras. This is being able to free and heal that freedom of liberation. Okay. So we're going to try it again. There, it's breaking down. It's breaking down. All right, we'll do it one more with the Reiki, and then we'll go back to the root chakra because it is important to be balanced. Okay. So make sure that you're doing your prana in, hold it for 4 seconds, and push your apana out for 6 seconds completely from your belly. All right, so now we've got all of your chakras realigned. So let's see if the root, who's holding on to the root? See how it makes a difference when you do the full Reiki balance? Okay. Mokioshi, thank you, thank you. But being the Shinpindin and the Okudin, okay, it's important because a lot of people are just like, well, you do that one first, and you could tell it did not want to resonate with your root chakra at all. So we did the distant Reiki healing to make sure that your energy is being realigned. Excuse me, so that you can see that it is being realigned. And then we go back to the root. Yes, you are very welcome, sister. And then we go back to the root to make sure that you are being deeply rooted and grounded. Now, when you hear the chime, okay, because we're also going to do the Tibanian symbols, it's important because this is the Reiki. This is, see inside where it's got the master, okay? I'm a Reiki master. The thing is on the outside, it tells you your root chakras, okay? So we're going to do this 3 times, and this way it will completely balance any negative energy that is trying to entrap you, trying to make you overthink before we get into this, because when it comes to the fated versus the destiny, it's like you need to know how to keep yourself aligned with your radiant circuit. Your radiant circuit is the motherboard to your energetic vessel, and it's very important. So when you hear me when I go like this, I'm going to show you first, okay? Because this is all about the breathing technique. Now, when we do the Prana in, we are absorbing our Father's energy, his white light, that pure golden light that's coming in, right? And you hold it for 4 seconds because he comes in and he heals you energetically. Then when you push your Apana out, you push it out for 6 seconds from your belly, okay? Because you've realigned the root, as we've done with the singing bowls, to rebalance. Now you're pushing all of it out and letting it out. So when I go like this, you hold confirmation. You hold it till you don't hear that ringing of that bell anymore, and then you push it all out, okay? It is another breathing technique that you do in order to stay aligned. And next time I'll bring out the tuning forks because we can tune up certain energies in the time being. So let's do it with our Prana in. So when you hear it, you hold it until you don't hear the ringing of the symbol anymore, okay? And you push it all out with your Apana. Ready? Now you should feel much lighter. You should feel all that negative tension and stress and that anxiety that should have left, where you feel more at peace and you feel like a peace and harmony within you right now, because that is illuminating and getting rid of all negative energy that has been blocking you and stopping you for today, okay? So thank you, Lakia, for bringing that up, because it has been a while since I've done that. And I will bring out the tuning forks, which the tuning forks, they call them the tuning forks, but it's a certain angelic sound that our Father gives us. And it's being able to heal people from a distance, okay? Whether it's physical pain, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever it may be. But I can put you in alignment from here, okay? It is very powerful. A lot of people think, yeah, right, but it is very powerful when it comes to it, because I've worked with a lot of people with my Reiki master. Now, the thing is when you are a Reiki master holy fire like I am, it's much more significant, okay? It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but these hands can physically heal like Father does, okay? And a lot of people don't believe it, but I have true testimonies of people. A gentleman that had surgery on his knee, he had massive torn surgery and he's got pins and stuff in his knee, and the pain would radiate from his knee up into his lower back. And I did a healing with him, and you know what? It's like he's got a 20-year-old back again because he hadn't been feeling it. And now he's a mechanic, doing what he loves to do. So it is true. And that is part of my new website, which the new website is actually going up here soon. a lot of things that are going into it, but I'm telling you, it's like a great partnership because I'm talking anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 people per day are coming in and saying, "Hey, hey, I need you. I need you." So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But let's get this back on there so it ain't burning stuff down. All right, so let's get into this. What do we need to know when it comes to the fated life, Father? What is the call of the ego that is the obvious in life? What is the call to the ego? Okay. What is the call of the soul for the destiny life? Okay. And what is the bridge? What is that leap of challenge or decision that needs to be faced in order for that change to come about? All right. Some of you, look, when it comes to a love situation, somebody could have just put a love situation to rest. Okay. And so when you're looking at this, you're like, well, was this relationship fated or was it destiny? You will feel it in your soul because if you completed something in a relationship without Father saying that it was done and complete or the soul contract was done, you're going to feel your soul aching for this person. It's going to be calling out to you, and you're going to feel this dissatisfaction with somebody who you come into. It's like you're going to have and see, you know, a replica. I can't even say a replica because Father is saying no. They're going to see similarities, but the thing is they're going to want to put that to rest because it's like when you see the 33 master teacher coming out, that is Father saying, no, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, and your soul's going to feel it. Okay, and that's where it becomes that is the destiny versus the fated. Because the fated, you're all about the ego. You're like, oh, well, there's many fish out there. I can have whoever I want. There's many in the world, right? But that's coming from your ego. And that's why Father said fated life versus destined life. Okay. There's a big difference. It's like as above, as below, and you're the bridge in between. So is it fated or is it destined and ordained from our Father? So let's find out. What do we have for the fated life? Wow. Very immature emperor. Hearing it's like he couldn't even feed himself based on his emotions and his soul. Okay. It's like he was thirsty of having what's right in front of him. And that's part of the ego. That's the obvious life that everybody lives, is that fated life when it comes to living in the ego. Okay. So what do we have for the destiny, Father? What do we have for the destiny? Oh, I'm telling you, when it's ordained by our Father, look, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups, baby. When it is ordained by our Father, it's like you will be able to manifest your prosperity and your happiness. You will feel this complete joy when it's the call of your soul, because your soul is the one on the destiny, not the fated life. That's your ego. Okay. That's living in your mind. You have to learn how to balance the mind with the heart. But when it comes to destiny, I'm telling you, it's like there is this innocence of giving and receiving, because this is all about giving and receiving with the Six of Pentacles and being able to manifest an enterprise. So Father is saying that when it comes down to it, this emperor now sees that this person is true all about their manifestations, right? It's like they are watching the decision that they have made because they brought it to a completion of the way they treated this person. And so therefore, when it happened, they broke their own heart. And the other person was like, you know what? You do you, you go do you. Because when it comes down to it, 3 and 4, that is God. That is having faith. That is our Father stepping in and saying, listen, it's like the 33 master teacher, 3, 3. Okay. Even though you have that fourth sword, it's like the 33 master teacher said, I didn't tell you that this come to a completion. This was part of your destiny and you wiped it out. You shut the door. And look, When you have the Page of Cups coming in with the signs and synchronicities, this person did nothing but give, give, give. Speak the truth, give, and say, hey, I want to be able to help you come out of your old shell and step into your new shell, understanding that we will never go without. Father will always feed us. We will never thirst, and we will never go hungry for what the soul is calling for. But when we're in the faded life, the ego, it's like what we call for. Yeah, you may get it. And then when you get it, it's like poof, now you screwed the pooch, because guess what? It's like that person turns out to be the most wrongdoing, falsehood type of person, right? So we have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups coming in. It's like being able to be very enthusiastic of getting the messages to discover that this person that you just walked away from, that you broke your own heart, you put to a completion. It's like now Father is sitting back saying, look, this angelic being, the one I brought into your life, is sitting over here, and everything that they're manifesting is coming into fruition because there's no immaturity here. This person is fully mature. Okay. This is an old soul that we're talking about. An old soul that we're talking about. This person, when I see the synchronicities 161, okay, that is Father coming in and saying, listen, this person was here to help make you abundant. This person was here to help you change, to step into your destiny. But you denied it with the immature decisions of the ego mind. See, and that's why people got to watch. If you're going to be in your ego and you're going to be in your pride, it's like done. So now this emperor is looking back and seeing that this person that they came across for their destiny, they could feel it on the soul level. It was very balanced. Okay. The thing is this person was very giving, and they took advantage. They took advantage of it. It's like they took advantage because of their immaturity, thinking that, oh, well, if I do this, okay, they're very creative. The synchronicities and the messages that they give me, I'll be able to manifest anything I want. And they found out the hard way. It's like, it was a dead end road. Father said, So, what is the bridge of this when it came to the fated life versus the destiny life? Because Father is saying that this was a very immature soul, okay, that did not heed the message to their destiny on their life path, on their journey. And now it's kicking them in the rear, like the tailgate, kicking them in the tailgate, because they put a completion to this. They push this person away, knowing that they truly love this person, because they feel brokenhearted. They feel ashamed. They feel like they're not no longer getting any clarity, and that they made the wrong choice, that become stuck and stagnant with what they were doing. And that's because they broke their own heart. Right here, 33, master teacher. They broke their own heart and put this relationship to rest because they wanted to diddle daddle in a third party situation. So, what is the bridge coming forward? Father says, oh, 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the Tower. So, what I'm hearing with this is, with the 9 of Pentacles coming in, it is saying, look, this person knew the journey to this immature behavior. Because the thing is even though the emperor did what they did, they walked away with mercy and grace with our Father, and kept manifesting, because they had great gratitude, knowing that it didn't matter of what the emperor did. They're going to learn their lesson, and they're going to learn it the hard way, because this divine feminine crossed that bridge, right? And when she crossed that bridge, it made divine masculine go in contemplation about his stability and security, because he was like, whoa, wait a minute. It's like, I felt a oneness with this person. They constantly gave. I never felt like I was in this contemplation of, does this person love me or do they not? because my soul felt them. Okay. My soul felt them. And when they saw the signs and synchronicities, it's like they wanted to overlook it. Okay. So then we have the tower. And Father said, look, now they're getting that smack to reality. This is where that epiphany is coming in. They're getting the messages because now they're starting to rebuild, understanding their destined life versus the fated life that they were on. And you were that bridge. Okay. As you said it before, as above, as below. And we're the bridge in between. Yeah. He's feeling it now because he's gathering up all the pieces to be able, because time stopped for him. It was like a time warp. It's like as soon as he did this to Divine Feminine, he put a completion to the way that he was treating her, ghosting her, broke her heart. Okay. He put a completion to this. The thing is Divine Feminine's world did not stop going. She grabbed the world by her hands and said, okay, you want to do that? Well, guess what? I'm going to manifest all my hearts and dreams, goals, and desires. And oh, did I cut out? Is it going okay, sweetheart? The thing is he's now having to put all the pieces back together because he's like, I want time to resume. I want this to resume. I want to keep pushing forward with my Divine Feminine because she's the only one that never brought the tower in my life. It was like she was constantly being able to bring me to that best version of myself. She was helping me co-create. She was helping me do everything that I needed to do to come out of this. Something about come out of the discovering knowing, because I felt very enthusiastic when I was around this person. It was like my soul was so happy being around this person, and it was very healing. It was very healing. But when you look at it, it's like Divine Masculine, he did not give back to the connection at all. He did not give back at all. In actual fact, he created that tower moment because he was in that immature status and he didn't know what to do. So the contemplation of his 4 cups, it was like Father said, oh, no, I'm sorry. Look, the King of Pentacles, you may be very disciplined and very controlled at what you're doing. But when it came down to giving and receiving, you didn't. You didn't discover what was going on. You came from the fated life instead of your destined life. Are we still live? Can you all hear me? I just want to make sure that we're still going here. Let me see. Are we still going? All right. Luana says, there you are. So must be on here. Okay. All right. So let's get further into it here. Let's find out what else we need to know. Because, yeah, when you mess with your fated life versus your destined life, it's like you can throw a monkey wrench in and break your own heart. You can put a completion to a soul contract that is to make your life better, and it will come to rest, and it will not give you that stability and security that you're looking for. Because Divine Feminine, she said, even though you put her in the dark, you left her in the dark, you treated her the way you did. It's like, look, she said, okay, you go do you. I'm going to be over here and I'm going to be making a difference in the world. Got the world in my hand, and I'm going to go do what Father told me that I needed to do in order for things to come through. Yeah, look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. I'm telling you. This is true because Divine Masculine broke Divine Feminine's heart, but she knew that she had to persevere forward. So what do we have for the Emperor, Father? What do we have for the Emperor? Yep. Look, you could be seeing 24. Okay, 24 is very significant because this is now Divine Masculine in contemplation when it comes to how nurturing this person was, that this person did not juggle. This person spoke their truth every step of the way. They did not put divine masculine into contemplation, but this is the universe coming in and saying, listen, this is your liberation. This is your success. This was meant for you. And you threw it all away. You threw it all away. So what do we have for the Page of Cups? Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you cannot make it up. This is all about if he would have held his vision, if he would have made an investment in this connection, he would have been able to break out of his shell sooner. And he would have been fed and given his divine feminine. Because look, the tri-moon is divine masculine, our father, and divine feminine. Just as we have right here on the table. Okay? Our father is that wholeness for the divine masculine and divine feminine. But if he would have held on and listened to his destiny instead of listening to his fated life, it's like he would have come out of this immature stage a lot sooner, and he wouldn't have broke his own heart by forcing divine feminine to put a completion to the relationship, to completely walk away and say, listen, you can't be loyal, you can't be faithful. Gone. Look. And it came out again. So this is the ascended masters coming through and saying, Liz, in order to be abundant and stand in your power, you have to listen to the divine. Okay, you have to listen to our Father on that destined journey that he is putting you there. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. So what do we have for the immature Page of Wands for this divine masculine? Told you, came out twice. And it's in the same row with the Tower twice. Okay, so here's the thing. He thought the grass was greener on the other side by the fated decision that he made out of his ego, because he thought this was the obvious life, that this person is here, I'm going to be with that person. He thought divine feminine didn't know. But the things he doesn't understand is divine feminine knew exactly what was going on. Okay, and he didn't want to be called out on it, because it's like he was trying to listen to the messages and discover something for himself. But this didn't make him enthusiastic. This relationship that he stepped into with this third party was only a convenience. It was only a convenience, Father just said, because that convenience was that person was right there, right now. They were nurturing him in his mental and emotional status. They could have been there through a tragic situation. Okay. But on the destiny, you can't stop what's on the destiny of being able to manifest and giving. Okay. Not expecting anything, but giving and being generous, being kind, being loving. And that was too much for this emperor to handle, because he never had anybody that made him feel this way. And so when he got it, he didn't know how to treat it. He was very immature. But the thing is it didn't stop divine feminine. She was like, you know what? I'm going to keep building my enterprise. I'm going to keep doing my work. I'm going to stay focused in what I'm doing. You go learn what you got to. So what do we need to know about the Ace of Pentacles for the destined soul, Father? Yeah, I'm telling you, even though divine masculine broke divine feminine's heart, she understood when it came to it, because divine masculine was all in his head. He thought that there was some type of competition. He did not listen to the master teacher. So you could be seeing 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. That is very significant, saying our Father is saying, listen, it's like you will be successful. Everything is in front of you. It's in front of you right here, right now. You will achieve it, but you have to understand what you did. Okay. Now you want this back, but you know that this person ain't coming back. Okay. Because Father does not allow that to come back. He's like, I gave you the epiphany. You had the epiphanies from your tower moments of everything that you started going through the moment you started disrespecting this divine feminine. You saw your life taking a turn. Okay. And that's where Father is coming in and saying, yeah, it was taking a turn because everything that he did to burn divine feminine, it's like now it's coming back at him. And he was wondering why his manifestations weren't coming through. Well, when divine feminine held the faith of hoping that divine masculine would persevere forward, because this is all about persevering forward, she hoped that he would put in the hard work and persevere forward so that he could manifest his destined path. Yes, good morning, you day. And so he's looking back now that this was an infinite blessing from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit of confirmation of that giving and receiving energy, because it's like he did not want to listen what divine feminine was saying because he was too immature when it came to this love. And see, divine feminine, she kept manifesting. Look, I'm telling you, I can't make it up. Stop, Father. Stop. I can't make it up, because look, that giving and receiving, that generosity, that unconditional love, it's like she used her spiritual resources not to manifest him, but to show him that this was a divine life. Okay, this was a destined life. It was ordained by our Father to be able to come together in the community in this partnership where not only you felt very attracted on the outside, but that inner beauty on the inside, because they inspired you to step into who you are and sacrifice that fated life that you no longer belonged in. And once he did that, he would have had the 10 of cups with divine feminine. But he chose to listen to his ego. He thought that it was more obvious of the life of, okay, well, I'm going to make this decision. Well, when you define God and you're not walking in the will of our Father and you're not walking in the righteousness, yeah, you're not going to get your 10 of cups, especially when you hurt Father's child, which is an empress. Okay, when you purposely break her heart, misuse her, treat her rottenly, take from her, no, Father puts this to rest, and it's when Father puts it to rest for divine feminine's sake, it's like her stability and security. She knows that even though she's heartbroken, she gets that clarity because there's that Ace of Swords right there with the messenger. Okay, she gets the messages clearly that she will have her victory. She does stand in her power and she is not backing down. She is as loyal can get when it comes to her spirituality and the way that she thinks, the way she breathes, the way she moves. But divine masculine, as you can see, when we look at this, hold on, I got to put him up there. Okay, this divine masculine, like I said, could be seen 24. He tried to juggle a divine feminine. Now that's an absolute no. You do not get no bridge when it comes to juggling. Okay, and that's what put you in that contemplation, because it's like you didn't have any empathy for what you did, divine masculine, and that's in your ego. And that's why divine feminine was like, you know what? I don't have a problem. I can release you. Because Father is guiding me and I'm fierce in what I do. I am meant to heal people in the world. I am meant for something greater, and so are you. But if you're not going to step up and be the sun and the moon together, no. Father said she'll do it on her own. She'll do it on her own. So what do we have for the 10 of cups? Wow. That's right. For the 10 of cups, divine feminine knew that the information that was gathered with the world card, she knew the divine was showing her, even though emotionally, yes, she was hurt. She was hurt by what this divine masculine did. But she healed from it. She moved forward. She's dancing to her life, but put a completion to this. And she's moving forward until he can step up and actually apologize, because you have the world card that came out twice. Okay. So these two, the emperor and the empress, these two feel like home. They feel like their worlds are meant or destined to be together, because he's having that nostalgia about his divine feminine now. He's having that nostalgia. And look, he is actually matured, okay? Because he thought he was an emperor. He thought he was getting the clarity. He thought that the divine time was on his side. But Father said with this 24, it's like, no, no, no. You were not giving unconditional love. You did not grow. Therefore, you are not going to get your liberation and your success. I'm actually going to start taking things away from you and show you and show you. So when this started happening, because he did not listen to the master teacher, he went through all this hardship. And I'm hearing he could have went through this hardship for how many, Father? How many? Well, we've got 2 to 4 years, okay? So 2 to 4 years, take it how it resonates. But now, look, he has actually stepped in his power, where he has changed and he's getting the divine communication. He's now becoming deeply rooted and grounded with the divine, getting the divine messages, because he is very intuitive. He just decided, hey, there's shiny things over there, so I'm going to contemplate this spiritual connection, and I'm going to push the boundaries, and I'm going to see when I make the decision what's going to take place. Well, he found out the hard way, because spiritually everything started coming at him. But in order for him to stand in his power, to be able to manifest, because this is what represents to me, it reminds me of, look, where divine feminine is in that Ace of Pentacles. She's like, I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. It's just, you have to stop breaking hearts. You have to stop breaking hearts, thinking that there's some type of competition out there, and you need to persevere forward and put in the hard work. Okay. Now, 7-7 is very significant, because that is an angel mastery number of our Father coming in and saying there's big changes that have been taking place in this emperor's life lately. And it's like, now he's getting the information. Now he's broadening and expanding his horizon when it comes to his spirituality, because of the fact he's actually becoming more controlled in his spirituality, instead of flying off the handle and, doing whatever. It's like, now he's got the train on the tracks and he's ready to push forward. So what do we have for the King of Pentacles, Father? What do we have for the King of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles come out again. Booyah, baby. Booyah. I'm telling you. So you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he could be seeing 111, where that is Father telling him, watch your thoughts. Pay attention to that communication. And 111, look at, that's the Empress. You done messed up when it come to an Empress in your life. 111 is the Empress, okay? So you messed up. It's like you manifested this person, but when the divine brought it, oh no, you were very immature. You were very immature. And you were in a lot of contemplation, because it was like, oh, well, I've got time. I've got time. But if you look on all 3 of these cups, okay, this is the communication from our Father. On his divine holy grail, it's all in divine timing. Look, divine masculine and divine feminine would come together on this spiritual journey that was destined to be together. This wasn't a fated connection that happened from a distance. This is something that was ordained by Father. So what do we have for the 4 of Cups, Father? Yeah, look. The 6 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. It's like things are now coming to calmer waters, okay? There is no contemplation on this. It is having this complete understanding that when you see 46, it is broken down as you as the divine being in the angel numerology. It means that you, as that angelic being, are now starting to come into the calmer waters and know when all three of them aces came out, 111, watch your thoughts when it comes to an empress, because this emperor didn't know who he was messing with, and he thought it was some kind of joke, but it's not. And that's why the tower come crashing down in his life, where he had to rebuild. And that's why Father put him in introspection. Yeah, look, put him in introspection. Now, whoa, thank you, Father, for this. Thank you. I'm going to show you here. So we have 444, okay? And this is coming out because Divine Feminine was to help him come into his leadership by communicating to see that there is a place for him out there on the horizon. He just had to walk through the forest, cultivate, pick through the stuff in order to be able to see it. But 444 is Divine Feminine spiritually awoken him and taught him things to step into his true self, to be able to make them sacrifices and get the truth that he needed so that he could see that Divine Feminine this whole time is a truth teller. She will make the sacrifices. And that's exactly what she did when it came to the relationship. Because she said, "You're going to treat me like that?" Whoa. Okay. He just showed me something even greater. We have 4444 coming out here. Hold on. I'm going to show you. Hold on. We have 4444. So this coming in is Father saying it is a twin flame. But the fact is, with this 4444, it's like Divine Masculine. That's why Father said at the beginning of this reading, you were not to make that decision. That was not your choice to ghost this Empress and treat her the way you did. Because this 4444 is Father coming in with the synchronicity that this was to make big changes in both of your life that would bring great healing, great success. And not only that, but you were not to deter off the path with this Divine Feminine, but you did. And that's why you've been in your thoughts. You've been in your thoughts quite a bit when it comes to it. Hold on, I'm putting these back here. You've been in your thoughts quite a bit when it comes to it, because it's like you now know that you done screwed up. And now you're wondering, is this person going to come back? Okay, so what else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, emotionally, it has made you depressed. Emotionally, it has put you in your stinking thinking, because it's like, how can I speak the truth to her? I don't want to be rejected, but how do I speak the truth to a Divine Feminine who already knew on the journey what was going on? And she was trying to show me, she was trying to help me step into my power to bring things to fruition and get rid of this depression and anxiety and despair that I was feeling from the loss of a loved one. I'm feeling the loss of a loved one that put me in depression and anxiety, who made me very emotionally imbalanced. Okay. So this Divine Feminine was actually doing a lot for your life. And look, it came out. I'm telling you, this Emperor is now seeing that the fruits of his labor, of everything that he has done, he done messed up. Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about, he is now having gratitude for this Divine Feminine of saying, I am your twin flame. I know that I done screwed this up. Yeah, look, there's the Ace of Swords, baby. There's that clarity. So he's now getting that clarity of, wow, I did this. This Divine Feminine did nothing to me. I did that. She did nothing but give me unconditional love. And it scared me. So yeah, he broke his own heart. Wow. What do we have? Thank you, Father. Another 4. So you can see 44, 44, 4. That is significant. That is the hierarchy coming in. And our Father's saying, listen, there was great passion. There was a vision that He had for you building something together in the spiritual world. Okay. But the thing is, as you held on to something that was in your faded life from your ego, that was obvious to you now, that person did not make you feel the way divine feminine made you feel. It's obvious now. It's like he's holding on to the nostalgia of what this love was. Yeah, because I'm telling you, it was a very unique, it's something that he felt from his soul, not from his mind, because he's looking back now and going, man, I should have put the hard work in, because now things are balancing out and I want to give and receive to this person, but I don't want her to put me out in the cold. I don't want to have, nasty opinions about me because of what I did. And there it is. Thank you, Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. 3 major arcanas. This is Father coming out and saying, listen, they had a divine purpose together. It was their destiny. This is the destiny card. Okay. But this is being entangled in that faded life instead of paying attention to your destined life, which would balance you out for your purpose. And there's Father making the rest of the balance come into fruition. You have major arcanas that came out for this. Major arcanas. Anything else you want to add to this, Father? Anything else you want to add to this beautiful read? Yeah. Now he's seeing that communication of them 3 cups. Them 3 cups, that something about, it's like this friend that he was sleeping with in the community that he betrayed. It's like now they betrayed him and that communication has fallen off. It's like there's no longer that feeling or that urge. But look, the 2 of Cups. Where did I see it? Where did I see it? I don't know, but it's out here. But the 2 of Cups is that partnership. That is a deep attraction in a partnership because it is destined. It is destined. You have a purpose together. Okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. You have a purpose together. It is your destiny. Okay? You're mirroring each other when it comes to the spirituality, but divine feminine, all she was trying to do is awaken you. 444. That is all about awakening. That's all about having gratitude for the spiritual enlightenment that our Father was giving her to give to divine masculine. But he didn't want to see it. He didn't want to heed the message. It's like he waited for the towers to drop. It's like when that connection fell apart, he was like, oh man, what did I do? What did I do? And Father says, yeah, you put a rest to the situation. You put a rest to the connection. So what does divine masculine, I'm using my deck. Stop and think. I'm using my deck. What does divine masculine want to say to divine feminine? We'll get a few from here and then a few from the love oracle, because it's like I'm feeling a surge of energy with the solar eclipse that in the new moon last night is all about a new beginning. So I'm hearing that this emperor wants to come clean to the empress, because he now knows that they have a major purpose and they're destined to be together, because he's gotten the messages from our Father. Okay. And Horus, which is the hawk head, is all about, the hawk is all about clarity. Cetan is all about clarity, right? And so now he's getting the clarity of something that divine feminine was trying to give him the clarity a while ago, and he didn't want to pay attention. He didn't want to pay attention. So now it's like he's fully paying attention. He's syncing himself with it, because it's like, if you look at here, when that tower hit, you see how his time, everything in his life kind of stopped. But as he's building himself up, you see how he rebuilt that watch? It's like now he's watching for messages. Now he's paying attention. Now he's getting that warmth and vitality from our Father to say, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. Okay? He's now becoming that bridge, as above, as below. And he's that bridge that gaps the heavens versus the earth, right? Okay? So what do we need to know about divine masculine? All right, what do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Divine masculine says, I love your smile and your giggle. It rings in my soul. So he's having this nostalgia about you. He's remembering things that took place. And it's like, this person that he was messing with in the third party did not do this for him. It's like, oh, yeah. Give him a crappy grin on the face of like, yeah, you're around. Okay, great. But you don't make me feel like my divine feminine makes me feel. Okay. I've got the clarity on it now. It's like, I'm not in love with you. I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you. And I only did it because the distance. Okay. What else do we need to know? Father, please guide us where we need to hear, see, feel, taste, and touch your unconditional love. You see, now he's paying attention to Father. What did I tell you? Now he's paying attention to the warmth and the messages from our Father, because now he's put the pieces back together, and this new time, this new beginning in his life, to have that clarity and understand what he is meant to do for his destiny, not his fated life. Okay. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Ooh, we got 4 of them that came out. So this is about the stability, right? 4 is all about the stability and security. So I have, let's move in together so we can focus on our spiritual mission together and co-create with God. You see, he had that epiphany. It's like it took these 2 towers to give him that epiphany of exactly what he needed to do. See, he thought that this relationship was put to rest. But when it's destined, no, you go through your separations, you go through your isolations, you go into that hermit mode, because Father wants you to fix yourself. He wants you to fix yourself before you wreck yourself. And he's saying everything will balance out in divine timing. And this one says, you are everything that makes me want to live another day, divine feminine. So now he's ready. He is inspired to come in and speak that balanced love that he has for you, because he knows that this love is real. Now he wants to come in. He wants to put in that hard work. He wants to be able to express to you and let you know that, hey, I have had lots of epiphanies of what's going on. So this one says, let's have a heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul conversation. No more hiding. I'm ready to come out. I told you. There's a reason why these cards came out of all the ones me and Father co-created together. He's now saying, let's have a heart-to-heart. Let's have a soul-to-soul. It's like he's saying, I don't want to hide no more when it comes to this loving connection, because I am tired of having this devastation and this negativity fall in my life constantly. It's like I've grown for what I did. I want things to come into calmer waters, and I want to understand what we need to do. Okay. And this one says, we are unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable. So let's work together. I told you. Now he's wanting to work together because he knows that Father put you on this destiny together to balance things out, because you have a purpose together. And that purpose together is a twin flame connection. And that is the clarity. So have gratitude for that beautiful message. Wow. All right. Let's see what the love oracle has to say. What is divine masculine wanting to say? Because I feel that he's wanting to say, I'm sorry that I ran. I'm sorry that I ran from you and that I didn't feel like I was enough for you, because he had a lot of insecurities. He was in that very immature energy. So, Father, what do we need to know, please? Yeah. Wow. I said it. I called it. Ding, ding, ding. Man, if I had a bell right now, I'd be like, eh, eh. He ran. The sword of truth came in on this love, and he felt like he wasn't enough because he was so immature, and he went off to dating somebody else. I'm telling you, Father does not lie. Father speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Confirmation. Confirmation. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. See, now he wants to come in and he wants to give to this relationship. He wants to give you that unconditional love. He wants to give and receive. He wants things to be balanced out because you made him very happy. He's ready to come in and do the talking. He's mustering up that courage because he feels the abundance, and he is so sorry that he stabbed you in the back, creating this separation with you because he chose to go sleep with the snake, okay? Which the snake was his friend. Yeah. And the axe, okay? He says he was seduced by a karmic relationship. That's why you broke up with him, because you knew, you had the clarity that he was screwing around with somebody because you got the spiritual messages, and he wanted to deny, to lie, to manipulate, to deceive you. And Father said, oh no, boy, you better go through a transformation and take that mask off, because you don't know who you're playing with. This person's playing with the full deck in their hands. Okay. They know exactly what's going on. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, that addiction. Okay. And I'm hearing he had a lying addiction. Because of his fears, he was like compulsive lying to get what he wanted in his fated life versus what he should have had in his destined life. Okay. What else do we need to know, Father? Nah. Wow. Okay. So the thing is divine masculine, he was shocked. He was shocked because divine feminine, she didn't chase after him. She indulged in herself. She focused on her work. She said, okay, you want to do you, you go do you. Yeah. And that's when the love started resonating within his soul of this person, this love. It's like, I'm surprised because I still want this person. It's like after everything, it's like I've had this hesitation to meet up with this person, but now I'm ready to kick it in gear and meet up with this person, find that balance, right? Wow. That's right. Because look, he had that epiphany that God showed him. Now he wants to meet up and, go have a cup of coffee or talk over it. Because look, he ascended to a new level of maturity. And what did I tell you? He grew up. He grew up. Hello, Jackie Mac. I will call you in a little bit, sweetheart. I saw that you had just called. I will call you in a little bit, okay? But now he's seeing the growth within himself. Now he's understanding that everything is working out for his highest good. And this is exactly what he prayed for and hoped for and wished for. But he thought that this love was gone. But Father says, you don't know. When I have something destined for you, and it is your purpose to be with this person, for this person to balance you out and step you in to your higher evolution on a spiritual level, because this person is beyond all capabilities in this 3D playground, because Father blessed it. It's like this empress, all she was trying to do is love him unconditionally, truthfully, faithfully, dedicated and devoted every step of the way. It's like she truly loved him unconditionally because she knew the purpose of them destined to be together for our Father to create the balance in this world and bring true unconditional love to the world. Now I'm seeing 33 because the master teacher is coming out and say, I am confirming this message. So make sure that you pay attention because he is confirming. So what do we have from the celestial beings? What do the celestial beings want to say before we end this? What do the celestial beings want to say? Ha! He is now sitting in his throne, the emperor. Now he is more stable and more secure coming in and coming into divine feminine's life. He is much more stabler when he's coming back now. Okay? Because Father just said, the emperor, he's coming back. He's coming back. And if you look, he's holding that wand of his divine feminine. Because look at Father had it right here in his hand, right? And he's like, divine masculine, you better take that motion forward and get your divine feminine. Because of the growth that you have done, it is time. There is no more time for you to sit around. It's like you need to come forward. I'm telling you, can't make it up. 2 of Cups, baby. Yin Yang twin flame. Look, communication. Cupid's arrow came out twice. This is a love that cannot be denied. Okay? Because up here is that stability of the twin flame. This is the communication that is coming in from the twin flame. This love is ordained by our Father. You can't stop it. Oh, I'm telling you. Look. Because look, 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords with the Temperance. This is now all balanced out from the heart. He broke his own heart because of his jealousy, the deception. This frustrated him. So he had to take responsibility for the burdens that he caused in his own life with divine feminine and this love that they had, right? Because she's an earth angel. She's an earth angel. She's all about the truth. She's all about the balance. Yeah. And divine masculine, when you see these two together, it's like he wanted to test the waters on how powerful or who she was. But look, as a twin flame, you can't mess with the twin flame. There is a happy ending at the end of this. And why? Because Father ordained a brand new beginning for this to come to fruition by putting your resources together and showing that you take the motion as the divine says, and you get over here by my side and you stand firm with me. Because this love is a true destined love, and you have a great purpose together. So when you see the magician, it's like it's written in the scrolls from the divine. You get your butt over here, side by side, heart to heart, soul to soul. Don't play around. Don't play around. I thought one jumped out. Yeah, look at, there's the judgment card. So he's put things to rest. It's like he's trying to make that final decision of, can I come through? Because I'm hearing, I wrote you a text message, I wrote you a letter, but I'm scared to send it. You're destined to come together. So when you see the eagle, that is coming in that higher perspective. That is the divine angels telling you that it's time to get on the wheel for the elevation of not only your financial abundance, but it's like completing these phases that you were in your immaturity, where you made them immature decisions and you illuminated it, right? You got the 4 of Swords that come out again. So you have 44, 44, 44. That is one of the most highest numerology numbers in the hierarchy of that abundance coming together, because it breaks down into the 888. And Father's saying, look, I'm telling you, I can't make it up. Divine feminine was the light that was shining. And 888 is, look, all we want is balance, and your abundance is going to come to you. It's like the high priestess is very powerful. in who she is. And we have the Hierophant and the High Priest out, so this is confirmation of a twin flame. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, there it is. Will it truly, truly be in the Six of Swords? And it will. He's got to trust and believe in it. Yep, look, clarity, clarity. He made the progress and the discovery. Could be in a love with a Capricorn, but she stands in her power and she ain't going to let nobody kick her off her throne. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, look. It's like it doesn't matter if they turn their back on her. The Three of Wands, she knows exactly what she needs to do. She's got the preparation and the foresight. She's like, she sees the boats that Father's got lined up. She sees the treasures that Father's got lined up. So she's on it. Wow. All right. Last word. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles, of the Three of Cups. So I'm telling you, she is professional, downright, down to earth when it comes to focusing on her spirituality. And the divine she always gets communication from the divine. And now they're having that celebration because they're deeply rooted and grounded. And it's like, she don't stop. She don't stop. She's like, listen, there's bright things happening. Either you absorb it on your destiny versus your fated life, or you live your fated life and never open up the treasures to your destined life. But just know you have a greater purpose on your destiny. So that is your beautiful message tonight. Thank you, Father. I'm closing out this portal for this beautiful read. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is, wow, powerful. Yes, you're very welcome, Luana. Love you so much. Love you so, family. Uday, how are you doing? How are things going for you? Good to see you. Jackie Mac, I'll call you in a little bit. All right, so family, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so you know when I go live. Don't forget to share it so that the rest of our soul family gets the pieces that they need pertaining to their life so that they don't get stuck in the fated life versus the destined life. Let's help them bring it out in the light with that hermit, because the hermit is all about illuminating the things, right? Illuminating, taking the action as that wise soul so that they're not in this loneliness and soul searching for the rest of their life. This way, it's like they have the time that they need alone once their puzzle pieces come together. So I'm telling you, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, I love you all so, family, and I will see you very soon. I'm going to go eat my beef stew, my homemade beef stew. So love you, and I will talk to you soon. Good night. God bless you. May all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true. And anybody who is needing, pick me up, say, Father, please come in and pick me up and give me the strength and the endurance to push through this day, to surrender anything to the grace and mercy of your feet, and only allow positive energy to be in your aura or in your energetic bubble. Do not let anything else penetrate it. So love you so, family. Peace.